Well, welcome back. We're in the third area. Oh yeah. So then, welcome back to Bikini Bottom. So we have a cruise level now, which is going to be interesting to use. And we can quickly get around Bikini Bottom. It's wonderful. And we can really get around. Oh my god. So I do apologize if these next few episodes I'm sounding a little worn out because like I wish I could have gone to bed like 2 hours ago. And here I am playing Spongebob games instead. So, oh well. But, where are we gonna go first? Well, unfortunately we're kind of stuck in one place. Flying Distance Graveyard is like the big bad place that ends up being the final boss, and so to speak, of levels. So, as excited as I am to go there and see how they interpreted the design there, we're gonna have to wait on that for a little bit. I never liked Cup Forest that much, but we'll go to that eventually. But Sometimes Dream's gonna come first. One thing I find interesting. Oh, stop the trigger, I'm just depressing. You can see that this thing here, this ship, it already has goo coming out the top. Whereas in the level itself, you have to activate that by hand. I thought I activated that Thunder TP. Alright. Back here. Anyways. I also noticed another thing about the cruise level. It doesn't have any, I don't think it has any, like, reticles anymore. Like, reticles would appear originally over things that you could hit with it, which was useful for some things, like the hatch on that ship, because you had to hit it with the cruise level to get a spatula. That was kind of your hint. Feeling sleepy. What? Okay. They don't have the music here anymore. Otherwise it's pretty much the same. Was it an accident Spongebob was sitting down at the end of the transition there or not?
With sleep comes dreams. What mischief can be found
Oh,
in the
man.
subaquatic somnambulant realm?
This is different.
Dream bubbles. I'm surrounded by dream bubbles. I wonder what that means. Gary, what are you doing here?
Now this is the sort of thing I like to see in a remake, actually. This is actually a reinterpretation. That's what I want to see.
Oh, so I'm dreaming. Well then, first thing I'm gonna do is dream myself up a mustache. Thanks, Gary. It does make me look more rugged, doesn't it?
I think they placed the mustache better in the original. It needs to be a little bit higher up.
More tasks?
That's
Well,
better.
I could use more golden spatulas, but where should I start?
I also appreciate that instead of giving someone a summer model or anything, they did what they did in the original, where they did kind of a lazy, just a mustache stuck on front of him in a cheap-looking way, which is part of the comedy. I like it.
You mean each dream bubble has a golden spatula in it?
Or more. And of course, there's Patrick's dream.
I'm ready!
One of the selling points of this. I like how Gary emotes so much.
Yes, Gary, I'll be careful.
One of the selling points of this game. Geez, look how different this all is. I like it. I really do. I honestly wasn't ever that big. Oh, goodbye. On the look on the background, the original, the weird tiki pattern that it had, or whatever you want to call it. This one I think has a nice look to it. Although, I get the feeling, not quite. I don't think I can get up there. I doubt I can grab the ledge on those things. If this game has a equivalent of cruise boosting, then you can probably use that to get up there, but I don't know. But it's so bright and lively and colorful, which I like. If you look down, it feels like you're just in the sky, which is cool, especially with all the light you have. But then if you look up a little bit more, are these platforms smaller than before? These blocks? You look up and you get this weird color that makes it so much more appropriately dreamlike feeling. Okay, so much for that timing. I personally, though, I'll admit, don't really care about Patrick's dream. Like, I was always perfectly happy with the Here You Go spatula in the original. Ah, I wish you could grab ledges on these blocks, but I know you can't. And I'm guessing that's just... Oh, the pineapple game has crashed and will close. I think that's the second crash we've had in this game. Okay. I guess I'll start that back up real quick. As I was saying though, I imagine they just totally replaced that spatula with the new Patrick's Dream, which is fine enough. I think it's cool having something new, of course. Let's just quickly... Yeah, I know the game. No, we're not. It's copyright music. Ah. Hold up. My mouse controls. Let me move the window. There we go. By the way, can you see my mouse? I can't see my mouse. Does that matter? What's going on here? My mouse is there, but I can't see it. No, I can see my mouse. And you guys can see my mouse too. Okay. Got only when my window isn't in focus? Whatever, I don't know. But the concept of Patrick's Dream honestly doesn't sound that interesting to me. And I've only seen what it looked like in the beta. I haven't actually seen... Oh! You can't do what I usually do here. So usually I'd actually just tank a few hits here. Because you would just bounce on top of the spikes without actually falling off. Will I actually wait for this? I'm certain I don't have to. Hang on, I'm having a hard time not doing that. It's weird to me... hello. Oh, that was my fault. It's always been weird to me how your actual introduction to Slick is in the Flying Neptune's Graveyard, but that's where you're supposed to go last. I didn't press that. My controller's all messed up though, so that's no surprise. Yep, see, I want to just stand on there, but I can't now. But I always found more comedy in the idea of... Oh, well, I was going to say that when I've seen Patrick's Dream. I've only seen the unfinished version that was left in the original game. But I always thought it was a bit funnier, the idea that Patrick's Dream would literally just be empty. There's nothing in there going on. I find that a much more entertaining idea than... These boxes being smaller. I think they're smaller is messing with my head too. And then I want to rush ahead like I used to do. It's kind of dumb how long it's taking me now. On the subject of Slick again though, I'm bouncing between things. I'm trying to not lose track of any of the subjects I keep bringing up in here. But Slick is officially brought up in Flight Neptune's Graveyard. They're officially introduced there at the very beginning. Yeah, on the other hand, for some reason. Oh, that brought me just the right way. That didn't. I didn't expect to bounce so far back.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Say hello to my little bubble.
I use the uninverted controls. Slick's shield is no longer very oil slick-like. It's just a bubble, just kind of weird. Like you guys know what Slick's like supposed to be, right? The whole oil slick thing. Physics. That should make my life a little bit easier though. I like the details added to those guys though, from what I could see them just now. But for some reason we see them here, which is where you're expected to go first, and yet they don't get an introduction here. It's rude of me. Anyways, as soon as I can activate a checkpoint here, my god. Did not have to go through this section again. I admit, I have a little bit more trouble on this part than I should in the original too, but it's gonna be so much easier by the fact that I can just tank hits. It also feels a little bit slower in some places in the original, I think. I don't want to do it again, but I also have to get the spatula. You know, what I actually do instead.
Coming at ya!
Is this what's here? Probably. Although I don't recognize some of these. Were they always there? Like this random thing sitting here?
Bam!
Bam! I don't know. Going back to Patrick's dream. I always thought it was funny, or just the idea of his mind being like totally blank and whatnot. Oh, this is not gonna be fun. There's actual risk of falling off now. This is a nice little preview of what the kelp side is gonna be like. And I don't think there's really anything that particularly funny or interesting about the idea of Patrick just streaming about sweets and whatnot. So I don't really have that much investment in the new idea. But it is actually new original content, which will be the first time you've seen something like that. It's unfortunate to me a little bit that this game's taken this long to get to like new things in any way. Oh, sorry. I don't want to extend this episode since... Oh, did this have an opening before? Did we each have an opening? I don't think this did. I think this is new too.
Wow, your dream is massive.
Everything in Texas is big, even dreams.
Then you're just the right person to reach the spatula on top of that golden acorn.
Because of what? Because I'm big?
My dream, my rules. I'll get that spatula faster than a Texas jackrabbit crossing a 4-lane highway.
I take that to imply that you're not gonna get there, but alright. So I get the idea is that you go across this all sneaky like, I guess, but...
Gotcha! Bam! The shinier the better.
Aha! Beautiful. Whatever. But I won't extend this episode because I don't want to go to bed even later. Also feels like I could get back up there this way. This is sandy. But it is unfortunate that this game took this long. Oh wow, I actually can. That's probably gonna switch back to Spongebob automatically. But yeah, that was pretty easy to break. Yeah. It's unfortunate that this game took this long to actually get to some actually like original content, because that's, in my mind, like
nothing like the smell of bubbles
where
in
it
the
has the
morning.
greatest opportunity
Smells
to really shine and be its own game. It's not just defined by the game it's based on, and to be something like actually impressive and cool and new. But
Toasted Tiki Texas
doesn't
style.
seem to main idea of this game's going for.
There's only one way to that acorn. This sky slide.
Speedrunners would like to disagree. Anyways, I'll see you guys next episode when we go down the slide. Which, actually, now that I think about it, it's probably like, at least so nice. Because I don't like how you slide in this game, but oh well. Bye everyone.